Hi, welcome to Hoover High School Physics. My name is Blair and I'll be your instructor for the course. Physics is an exciting discipline that explains how the universe works. We'll be covering things from speeding tickets to the realm of things so small that time and space don't even exist. I'll be doing one or two 20 to 30-minute videos for each unit. These videos will cover how to work the problems for the unit. They'll talk about the little tricks that you need to know, what the symbols stand for, how to put together a problem. It will be your responsibility to watch the video before class. You will not be allowed to watch the video in class. And the reason why we're doing this is that this will give you more time to finish your labs and for us to work on problems. Math is usually the main reason why people do not get a good grade in this class, and so if we're working on problems and I'm not up at the board explaining how to do the problems, this will give you 20 to 30 extra minutes with me. So what we're doing is flipping the way a normal classroom would be. Instead of having homework where you do the problems, you're here and I'm here to help you. And it's your responsibility to watch the video to understand how to work the problems before we get to class. Okay, with that in mind, let's get started. First thing I want you to do is to read the problem to get a feel for what's going on. A car is traveling at 40 meters per second. The driver sees an emergency ahead and at a half a second later slams on the brakes. The acceleration of the car is a -4 meters per second squared. We're only going to answer question A. What distance will the car travel before it stops? Okay, so now that we've read the problem, we have a basic understanding of what's going on. We can pull out the data and put it here, compare it to our formulas that we had for the unit, figure out which formula works best, and then solve. Let's go over this step by step. Okay, it says that the car is initially traveling at 40 meters a second. Okay, and then it talks about a half a second, but that half a second really has nothing to do with the car slowing down. It's just saying that it's already traveled a half a second. Okay, and we also know something about the acceleration, and that negative in there indicates that it's slowing down. The other thing that we know, but it's not clearly stated there, is that the car stops, and so the second velocity, the ending velocity, would be 0. And finally, I would want to put the symbol in that we're trying to find, which is distance. Now, we go over to the formulas that we've had for the unit, and we want to know distance, and we have the initial velocity or beginning velocity, we have the final velocity, but we do not have time, so we can't use this. Okay, same kind of thing here. We can't use anything that has time in it because it's unknown. We can get rid of this one as well. And so now we're left with only this formula to use. So I've listed everything that's needed. I put the formula that I'm using, and then I fill in everything. The final velocity is 0. The initial velocity is 40 squared plus 2 times a -4 for the acceleration, and this is our unknown. So this is squared, this is multiplied together. Bring this guy over here, becomes negative, negative. The two negatives cancel. 8 divided into 1,600. You get a distance of 200 meters. Notice I have also boxed in the answer. You'll be graded on how clearly you can demonstrate to me that you can solve the problems. I will not accept just an answer. To get full credit, you must show me the data, you must show me the formula you decided on, you must show me enough steps that I know that you're doing the math correctly, and finally, so there's no confusion, you must box in your answer using the correct unit and the correct symbol, and then you'll get your full points. One last thing, as a reward for watching the video, you will now know that at the beginning of the next class, you will have a quiz over this video. I will ask you to write the 5 steps for solving problems. And so here are the answers to this. Please remember them so you can write them down. And another thing to keep in mind is that your score will be based on class average. So somebody who doesn't watch the video but you give them the answers will raise the average score in the class, which in effect lowers your score. So it's better not to give away the answers. Okay, we'll see you next time. Bye.